Today I've got Polly with me, and we're going to brew a Northeast IPA.
Exciting.
Now you can see the barley and the wheat flakes coming in. Well, the grains are stirred, and we've got the recirculation going. What you see here is the fermenter, and I'm just going to get low and the camera will follow me. And you can see that we've got a pump hooked up to the fermenter, and it's drawing liquid from the bottom. We have a heating element here, right there. We have a heating element, and that is heating up. Essentially, it's our hot liquor tank right now. It's pumping to the top of the grain bed. We're recirculating the wort over top of the grain bed with the filter plate in the bottom, and it's draining back to the fermenter. Now, why did we design a system like this? Well, if you've done brew in a bag before, or if you've seen our other systems where we brew in the fermenter, we're using the brew in the bag technique. And with the brew in the bag technique, you know, you need a hoist or two strong people to hoist the grains out. And what happens with that displacement is you're losing a lot of volume in the fermenter. You're able to now brew double the amount of volume, and you're able to brew more efficiently doing it this way. And you're getting a full fermenter worth of beer. You're not losing anything from removing that grain basket out. You're drawing from the bottom and you're flowing over the top, and you want to match the drain rate and the flow rate on the top. So in order to do that, I've got a ball valve here. I've also got this butterfly valve, which I can use to adjust flow if I like. And I can adjust the drain rate if I want to throttle down the drain rate. So in this case, I'm going for the full drain rate, and I'm just pumping up. I'll show you what that flow rate's like. What we're going to do is we're going to shut the pump off, and we're going to turn the controller to boil. We'll crank it up to 100%, and we'll let it warm up to boil. Now, you'll see I've got one port open here, so we're okay. It's nice to have this port as well, because you can really kind of see how the temperatures are rising. We're not going to do a sparge step. No sparge step is necessary. I mean, you can sparge. I've talked about it before. With this new Unibräu Pro, we have such a big jacket volume. We've got 5 gallons almost in there. So you can actually take the pump, close the ball valve, take the pump, put it on the jacket, and pull it from the jacket, pump it up over top. And you can even use our sparge arm that we have as well. We've got it for sale in our accessories section on our website. So you can see here, almost all that liquid is out. And I've got my ruler here. So I've got almost 30 liters for my boil, which means that I'm doing things right. I'm waiting for it to boil. I've got a few minutes here. So now's a really good time to take the grains and scoop them out of the kettle. Close that ball valve, and we'll take this connection here. I'm just going to hang it over the fermenter lid for now. Because I'm going to whirlpool this, I'll make the connection back to the fermenter. Now this was the fill port on the fermenter when we were mashing. So we got 5 minutes left in the boil. And so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to open the ball valve, and I'm going to open the racking port valve, and we're going to turn on the pump, and we're going to sanitize that pump. Just spend a few minutes sanitizing. Our boil is finished, so we're going to shut off the boil, we're going to shut off the pump, and I've got my hops ready to go here. So, and I've got my imperial yeast. I've got an ounce here of Simcoe. I'm just going to dump that in, and we'll give it a little stir here for a few minutes. So I'm not turning the cooling on. I'm just going to recirculate it and let that temperature drop now down to about 180 while we'll recirculate this hop for just to get the hop oils in there. We've been working our flameout hops for some time, and now I want to cool it a little bit. So we're going to use the jacket, and I'm going to make my water connections. Now I've already got this water connection made, and I've got a handy little tap right here that I used with an old ball valve. So I've got that open, and I'm going to set the temperature on the controller to 170 degrees. So we're only going down about 10 degrees. And I've got the solenoid hooked up to the jacket. And what I have here is this is the return line from the fermenter. So we've got hot water running through the jacket, and you can see here the water going out into the sink. You can see the steam rising from the sink. So it's working really fast. And this is my 3 ounces. These are my whirlpool hops. And I'm just going to whirlpool now for about 40 minutes. We are done our whirlpool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it to 70. And at 70 is a pretty good temperature to pitch the yeast. And keep in mind that the thermal mass is going to, of all that water in the jacket, it's still going to cool it even more. The solenoid shut off. You can see the condensate here on the outside of the fermenter. That means that we've got pretty cold water here. Didn't take very long at all to chill it down. So shut off at 70, and here we have it at 67.6 degrees. So that is perfect. Here we go. The pump is off. Turn the controller off. We'll close the ball valve. We'll close this valve. I'll put that like there. And we'll take the pump off. There's our hops. And now we're good. So it doesn't take much. Look at that. And we'll place that sanitized cap on. And there we go. So I've taken the airlock out, and let's open the valve. It's going to be thick. You can see here and it's going to take some work to get. Oh, there we go. I'm going to add my hops. And it's that simple.